All right. Great. Here we go. I really don't have a plan for the stream. The current plan that's formulating as I speak is a little bit of a challenge run, but still kind of me talking about basics. I'm going to be starting a new game, but I will be leaving...
Some 20 years after Ishin.
Should just put that on Japanese. So the idea will be to hand back Kuro's charm and then ring the demon bell as soon as possible. So before any major boss fights, I should have both of those active, which might turn out to be a little too much, but for the purpose of why I'm talking about this, but we'll find out. Anyway, what's going to happen is I'm going to learn how to control this character. I've been coming from Dark Souls, and a couple of these buttons are reversed, and I still have not been acclimated, so I thought this would be the perfect time to do this. Okay. That's why I can't run. You can make that jump. I'm just a little rusty.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
When no Kuro's... That's never happened before. What Kuro's charm does is just makes it so you have to parry perfectly or you'll receive chip damage. It's really, let's see if I can try this again by my run. It's so lame. So it'll just be very costly if I make mistakes. But it'll make it so that you can, when I do it right, it'll be the right way, and it'll be the way to handle that enemy, you know, in general, so that on any difficulty or any challenge, you know, you'll have it memorized correctly instead of just kind of getting by with luck or bad tactics. You'll know the rhythm of the enemy and the hits. It'll just become useful for any kind of run you do.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
So this isn't really a full guide, but I'm gonna give back the charm.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. It is a special gourd. Use it.
I am
to
so
heal
sorry.
wounds.
I'm having horrible reverb, aren't I? Oh my god. Every time I forget
Now
that.
then, were you gravely in? Do you not remember? No, right.
As you-
There's this lord. I want you.
This is for...
It's from that, so you know. But this
After you
charm
beat the
has
game
protected
once on
you
any
all
game,
this
New
time.
Game Plus or New
It's
Game after
held your
that, you
suffering,
can give it
and
back.
that is.
Suffering, so please.
I understand the path before you, but knowing you, I believe in you, brave.
I believe playing it without the charm, I mean, I remember how hard it was to beat this game at first, and I struggled with it just like almost every player, but this really is the only way to play the game now. I might be a purist in that sense, but, alright, let's equip some things. Let's play around. Let's see if I can go without healing right now. In general, main sword guys like this can be R1 spam to death. They do have a bit of a combo, but as long as you make that first hit, you'll be fine. They do get a little stronger outside the tutorial. Hack guys have a bit of a rhythm. You almost always have to parry them, which is why they teach you the deflection when you first meet them. If you don't perfect parry, like he might kill me, yeah. If you don't perfect parry, he'll keep striking, but once you get a perfect parry on a guy like that, and now they'll start me with a little more health, and I just didn't want to have to use my items. Once you get the perfect parry on them, then you should be focused on counterattacking those enemies. So now, I'm gonna run at him and cause him to hit me. So, in general with this game, you attack first. Primarily, in most cases, you want to attack first. You want to keep attacking until the enemy responds with a perfect parry. The sound will be the loud, clear clang. Once they perfect parry you, they'll counter-strike you. Now, a key to a game like this, of course, is going to be familiarity and being comfortable with enemies and knowing what they can and can't do. But this game still has a habit of being very unpredictable, and as long as you're attacking first, you do force the game to respond in a certain way. So you'll always know the counterattacks. You just learn... Oh, see, I'm taking chip damage on that block. But these guys, again, R1 spam, you'll always break through their posture, so they're not the best case, but yeah, here we go. Oh, there's two of them. A guy like this, you're never gonna just posture break. See, I shouldn't have backed up, I just wanted to show him. You hit until he clangs. You'll want to perfect parry him, of course, but once you do, you'll either posture break him outright like that, or you'll continue striking. So the pattern is strike until he perfect parries any enemy. They'll respond. You can parry their first attack, or you might have to wait if it's... Some attacks are kind of poised, where they'll swing through your attacks. So those are special cases, but in general, with most enemies, most mobs, and a lot of bosses, you want to keep hitting until they respond with a parry, and then you read the response. It's kind of not obvious at the time, but the game literally teaches you the counterattack, which I just was talking about with this guy. He's very strong, and he might kill me while I'm talking because I'm not focusing, kind of going by muscle memory, but once I have to just dodge while I'm talking. Once we start clashing swords, once he parries me, he's going to respond, I parry him, and then hit back, and his posture's going to shoot up much faster than if I just keep blocking and swiping. See how fast that jumps? Let's try again. This boss was made for counter-striking. All I had to do was block a couple attacks and hit him back. I wish I almost wish he didn't die so fast because I wanted to continue talking about that. But that's basically it. Now, the rest of this is just heading to a small area that... I thought these were going to be achievements, but it's just story. It's just lore. Throughout the game, you'll see many. I have not much to say about the lore. It's fun if you want to dig into it.
War will be upon us very soon.
I should be moving. But anyway, they do tell you if you've heard something before, because you'll be dying a lot, so coming back and just knowing you've already done it is nice. But in general, they don't really do anything except for in the one case where they do, which is getting certain endings and certain conversations. You might have to eavesdrop on a couple of NPCs. The last part of the tutorial is coming down and calling Master Kuro to visit or try to escape, I guess. I hardly remember the plot. Almost not even gonna bother explaining it. We're about to fight one of the main antagonists for the early part of the game, and essentially the whole game, but General Ichimo, or Genichimo? I can't even remember it. But sorry for that pop. This is supposed to be an ass-whooping fight. You're totally new, you've just learned the game, and here comes this guy. What's cool about this fight, and I'm not promising, considering I have the Kuro's charm and I can't take any hits, he might one-shot me at this point. But
Wolf,
you can
you
beat
found
him.
it.
And the story still progresses as normal, so it's
Now
just
let
more
us
like of
leave
a
this
New Game
place.
Plus, I think, more mechanic, where
Yes, my lord.
in New Game Plus you would come into that fight, you know, just having beat the game, and you tend to whoop his ass. But in situations like
Think
this,
this is the only way.
is the, you know, in this case, I've played the game through a few times, and I'm still thinking this guy's gonna kick my ass, because I don't have any of my, my abilities, and particularly a counter move that I have not learned yet. So we are going to kind of just, I'm just gonna hope for the best. I'm not thinking I'm gonna beat him, and it doesn't matter, but it would be a cool little achievement if I was able to pull it off.
The divine air.
I'm gonna drink my coffee while this is pretty
Last
cool.
we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro,
Genichiro, there we go.
I... Thank you.
Leave this to me.
I am not good at deflecting a lot of the moves I'll be facing in this phase, but
Stands in our way.
we'll see.
You face Genichiro Ashina.
Oh, I don't have my counter move. I gotta work through that. Oh. That's the move I usually have a counter for. There we go. I couldn't do it. It's muscle memory. Muscle memory. In the game, very early, you get a move where basically both moves where he hit me, I counter it, and I literally jumped into his move both
Is that
times.
all the shinobi has to offer?
Sad times. I feel strongly I would have pulled that off with that counter. It's okay. We got our arm, just as planned.
What?
I am going to skip through a lot of this. You can give back that charm if you realize you're getting your ass kicked, but
No matter so. You're quite. There's one to strain you.
but we're not going to. And see if anything else. Enemies are going to be a little bit stronger than they were in the tutorial. Nothing too much. I'm not too worried about all that. So primary goal right now is going to be building up our health. Our health is fresh, especially for me, who I'm going to be taking a little more damage with that charm, but other than that, we're going to get some prayer beads. I'm definitely going to work toward probably the first memory where we're going to face a giant man on a giant horse. Okay. That's going to be annoying. This definitely won't be me getting a ton of items, but I tend to remember where the money is and stuff I need to upgrade. The fast travel system in this game was just nice, that it was right off the beginning. Nothing's too far. There's not too many runs like there are in Dark Souls. But it's great. As you can see, I'm literally fighting him with one hand right now. You just keep hitting R1. This guy's an R1 masher, doesn't matter what difficulty. There's really no faster way to kill him unless you're using a prosthetic or like a special ability. And why would you waste it? He's basically the regular mob. Here's the hat guy. So he's a guy who's we're gonna deflect. So I'm gonna hit him until he parries me. I'm gonna try to parry his next attack, and then that should open him up for either a death blow or for us to continue the dance. So you'll get a little stronger throughout the game, but in general, that's the pattern for that guy. Bang, you hit him twice, bump, bump, he hits you, clang, you swing, clang, you hit him again, bop, bop, he blocks you, hits you again, clang, death blow. There'll be more of them. You start to just hear the patterns in your head after a while. And as far as missing a parry or something, it's just about getting back on track. I believe that guy has a gun. He's another R1 spam guy, so he's a guy I can just run to at any time, avoid his gunfire, and anytime I see that enemy with a gun, I just know that I have to hit him a few times. Now, getting the time to do that while not being staggered or attacked by another enemy, that can be a different story. So for early game, they just, they hook you up with a lot of situations where you can just do stuff like this and just kill one of them outright. And then you just run up to him before he shoots. Oh, this guy had a sword. There. Oh, shit. I don't usually come down here. I'm usually skipping this. I just wanted to attack some of these enemies. This guy's just another R1 spam, so you could stealth kill him anyway, but... If it's only one guy, just run right up to him, and if there's two, it's just run right up to him, because you typically, if they're in a tight group, you're not gonna, you're obviously gonna alert the other person when you stab them. So just run right up to him and get the backstab in as fast as you can before you give him a chance to turn around, because then it is a true 2-on-1. Another checkpoint / fast travels. Anytime you rest, it resets your health, and it also resets the world. So all those enemies I just killed are back alive again. I don't really care. I'll be going in here. Or I'm picking up the first prosthetic, excuse me. This is probably a good time to, well, no. I believe there's also something coming up after this, so I'm going to go ahead and tackle this first mini-boss. No promises. I forget his patterns. A run like this is kind of different because whereas I'd have techniques that I would typically rely on via use of mid-game, end-game items just to breeze through this on, say, a new game plus, with this, I'm still with basic equipment, so it really forces you to memorize the boss because it's just going to be you and him for the most part. Of course, the early death blow. And then, I'm trying to remember, I think he has at least one swing where it's what I would call a poise break swing, which means you're not going to be able to stagger him, and he's going to complete the... He'll take damage while you're hitting him, but he's going to swing right through you and your attacks and continue his. So he'll hit me with a ton of damage. I'm trying to think what he's going to be doing to me right now. It's probably going to be like either 25 to 50% of my health per hit. So if he hits me with a combo, I'm going to die. And I don't have any, Yeah, I don't have my Makiri counter yet. Yeah, I know what a safety roll is, thank you. Nope. That was dumb. Alright. That was not a perfect fight by any stretch. But, I could have jumped over a lot of those sweeps. I backed up from the sweeps mostly because I don't have him I didn't know that those weren't going to be thrusts. And you can perfect parry thrusts, but my muscle memory is not going to allow me to do that. I'm going to try to Makiri and I'm going to get stabbed. So I was just backing up to make sure that I wasn't getting hit by a thrust. And now that I think about it, I probably still would have. Now, you can clear this area pretty easily. I might just do it to show the path. But otherwise, you can just skip it. Now, the first part of my run through this does include heading this way, so you can just jump right over there and bypass this entire thing. My health is not perfect right now. What I should do is get to, or go back to that thing and use all my items, but... as long as you separate them, he shouldn't be too bad, especially since he's a striker. Just keep hitting him. That was close. Uh-oh. These guys are a little passive, if I remember, so you might need to thrust them, which is a move like this. Yeah, see. I'm just, I don't want to be double teamed here, obviously. Because this guy is the, this guy. He is a wily little guy, isn't he? Alright. That was not pretty, but got the job done. Once those guys are dead, I'll probably think, yeah. We got a guy who I'm gonna have to thrust kill, or a guy I can just spam, so he goes first. There is a guy with a gun, but he's a horrible shot. I'm just kidding, but I'm not worried. We sneak back here. That's how you want to kill that. Oh, my. That's definitely how you want to kill that guy. Alright, you know what? Really? So, I mean, I'm trying to get the pattern, you know, as fluid as I can, but that's basically it. Every time you see a guy like that in the entire game, every time, like that'll be the pattern. On new game without the Kuro, you'll do it just faster. You'll probably just have to parry him once. Alright, so this area is pretty much cleared out. I don't really want to go item hunting, but the most important part of this entire area is this house right here.
Oh my!
I am not your son.
You
This will let me access another area of the game. It's optional, actually, for the most part. But I think at least 2 endings have to go through it, so you're gonna need to do it mostly every playthrough. I tend to wait to do the later half until maybe endgame, because I don't know. I don't like playing through that end part as much. There is a vendor there. How much money do we have? 222. Alright. I'm going to go to the next statue. But first, I might travel up.
Care to indeed? Go ahead.
The firecrackers are going to be what we want eventually, but we don't need them now.
Where you find the departed, just like wherever.
Alright. I do want that item. Fall damage is pretty generous in this game. You don't even necessarily die, you just lose half your health when you fall down a cliff or fall, you know, out of the world and die. This is always how you kill this guy, because if he gets going, that's bad news. That's really, really bad news. So, there is kind of a back way. I almost always take it. I guess it's a secret way. I don't know. The items aren't great, but it's kind of, you know, you get to see the snake skin. Get to do a little platforming. A couple of scraps. Alright, well, you can, I think, go back up. Anyway. Yeah, we're kind of running the bare minimum here. Wait, is this right? Right. The plan right now is basically, I'm thinking, go into this memory, this Hirata Estate area, and get some items we're going to need or would love to have going forward. So first things first.
What?
To it, I'm not how that was I.
You made...
Yeah, but I'm the medieval.
Yeah.
Bring me. Yeah, medis at it if you.
Is this
Yeah, slap her. Now the
such a...
is if it that please.
Alright. Okay, good.
Oh,
About...
does the if it he
Alrighty. So, gonna put on this prosthetic, get me throwing some shurikens, or
Seems to be your
whatever you say.
battle since your
Is it...
Chinook, whether Chinook.
I found one. Yeah.
I slight thick shit if that's the more I give it.
Alright. These are always free, you just need to have the item. It's the upgrades that can get a little expensive. You cannot fully upgrade yourself until, well, you can't get all the skills until at least New Game 2. There are 4 endings to this game, and honestly, if you play through all of them without doing any save scumming, you will essentially finish everything by the time you get through those games. It's not like you're missing much having played through the game and gotten everything. There's some fun combos you can use with some of the skills, but if you just wanted to play through the game, this is what I'm doing. I'm basically doing a very efficient kind of build. So first things first, that's going to be my first upgrade, and I just need one more point to get it. I don't have a ton of spirit emblems either, so we're going to be holding off on that too. What I am going to do though is head over to this memory. I can see chat, I just haven't been looking. Sorry. I can see the chat. I just have to remember to look. Alright, cool. Let's see. So, the goal is essentially to run through this part and stop probably right before you get to the flames. I'm not going to do the drunk, and I'm not going to do Lady Butterfly at this time. I think I'm just going to run down and through, picking up the axe, the Mist Raven, and let me think. Oh, and the Flame Barrel, which is going to be very important before we fight the ogre. He just does not like fire one bit. He is an R1 guy, I believe. There is an enemy in this game with an axe that, for the life of me, in every playthrough, I have not figured out, and I don't know how to beat them cleanly. It's more of a thrust enemy, I think, but they're just annoying as hell. There's a rare currency in this game. It's not that hard to find. You have to kill fish. I could go probably kill another one right now, but R1 spam. Just had to hit him. If I kill these things, I get a treasure carp scale. So I typically grab them when I can. There is no drowning in this game, thank God. And you'll be able to dive under the water soon. It's kind of cool, because at first you're swimming over it, and eventually you get to swim under it. Do you know who hates shurikens? Dogs. Mistimed that one, didn't I? So again, with the torch guys, you can almost always just spam them to death. In fact, the only other enemy that you don't are going to be the guys I'm telling you about right now with these, the black vests and these axes. They're just annoying as hell. But anyway, moving through the game, pretty nice pace, I guess. Not a speed run or anything, but as far as new game runs go. Get that. I believe this is a sugar. If it's not, I'll be pissed. Okay, good. Sugars are just items you can take. Oh man, really? That's awesome, man. That's really cool. I can't believe it's been that long ago, too. Oh man, I made that guide, I think, right after college when I had some free time. This is not going as planned. Oh. Is that my first death? Oh man, get distracted reading chat. No, that's cool. That's awesome. That's an amazing. That's amazing.
Take my blood.
Oh, I wanted to wait until I was little further in the game to die. Come on now. Well, one of these guys is dying. Him. Uh-oh, man, I'm trying to... Whew, you know what? I'm tired of that. These guys are not fun. I forget I don't have my health on control. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Let's do a little rewind. I will finish that BioShock 2 guide. I need to do it. I just wanted to get to the spot where I left off and then go from there, but this is the game I'm kind of... This and the other Dark Souls games are the ones I'm into right now. Let's cut to how you should do this. Okay, so that's typically how that would have gone. Alright. And... let's try this guy. Because you are the most annoying by far. Can't believe you hit me. There is a guy you can kill back here. You can typically backstab him, but I don't know. Just for a few extra. I'll get that BioShock guide done for sure. I just need to get back into the game. If I'm into a game, like I'll pop it out. Can't believe I did that BioShock game as fast as I did. This part can be tricky for some people. Of course, I like to kill the animals first, and then the rest are just, I don't know, drunks. Oh, nice shot! And once he's dead, I don't know, you're kind of in the clear. However you want to kill people. There's a drunk guy back here we can kill. We can kill... Oh, ouch. So, we can go this way. This. Another drunk. Another drunk. And that's what we wanted, the flame barrel. Now, I'm basically ready to go. I'm ready to leave right now. I'm going to open up a shortcut to let me avoid this area and any other times I need to come through. So that's what my next plan is after all these guys are dead, of course. Someone's behind me. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Oh, this guy's gonna die. I do feel vulnerable without any of my skills. It's kind of funny. These are the guys that are impossible to deal with. Let's see what we got. Really? See, he just, he's got poise, basically. He's got massive poise. It's cheap, but it's such, they're so annoying. You can parry them, it does, but it's just, they have weird attacks. I hate, these guys are like the most annoying enemies in the game for me, sorry. Alright, we'll collect some floats. Okay, cool. So now, basically all I'm gonna do is run around and open up a door. Oh, I do need to get those items though. First things first. I don't want to have to repeat that. A lot of people miss this, just watching some playthroughs. It's, I mean, it's not necessary once you have, another idol, which is up there, but at the same time, if you were to die and not have that open, you'd have to get this whole area again. So there are some items for your barrel, and these are very important. I'm gonna kill this guy first, because they're dicks. R1 spam. There is like another guy there, but seems occupied. Axe, very important. Okay, there's some other items you can pick up through here, but to most of them. Where's the other guy? Again, I just always prioritize those guys because how much I hate fighting them, especially at early levels. They just tend to get so many free hits on me. There is a rare item back here. That guy seems cool. I tend to never use these. It's usually when you've been fighting a boss for an incredibly long time and you're super close, but you know everything's kind of out. That lets you resurrect one more time, which again could be the difference between. Uh-oh, let me think here. Yeah, okay. We are going to head home. I am gonna finish. I am gonna go after one more thing because there's a fun fight that I want to try after I get my Akiri counter, which I will also do right now. So right off the bat, oh, we have 3 points. Good. The next most important skill, probably at the moment, is going to be a skill that gives you back health every time you death blow somebody, which, if you've noticed, is almost every kill. So, health on kill is incredibly important, and that's going to be my next focus. So, that is here. We're on our way.
So, you're back.
Was that?
There is the what that.
I'm not.
That. The shinobi.
What is it?
But
All right.
if you want, you there's no the least.
Go. Those combat arts are also very fun. And the second priority after getting that health on kill, for me at least, is getting a skill called Projected Force. It essentially lets you turn most of your prosthetics, or any prosthetic that has like a flame or something, you can imbue it on your sword and just hit people with a flaming sword or a ghost sword. It's kind of cool. Okay. I would like another gourd seed, but for now, let's go here. These things will kill you, those roosters. I tend to avoid them just because it's not worth it, but to each their own.
What night? No.
I was one of those only. So, and what do you?
When the game first came out, it was like 100 sin, which at the time
Here's some coin.
was incredibly expensive, and it basically kind of threw everyone off.
Yes, of course. That so mine. But that. Well, yeah. You listen for.
See, so I'm purchasing this information he's going to tell me about.
Thank you. I'll give
If you
that.
I have one.
I'll tell you that.
I said.
Huh?
So he gives you some oil, so you essentially just bought some oil for 30 bucks.
I'll procure some.
Whatever. He can become a vendor. He could be part of an optional storyline with a certain character. He's basically like, there's an A path and a B path, and he's like the B path. It truly does. Well, C path. He truly doesn't matter. Okay. I do. What? He's marked me for death. Alright, I'm gonna let that slide. Otherwise, let me think. Okay, I might want to get the firecrackers now. So, when you die in this game, truly die, you lose half of your experience accumulated and half of your money. Typically, it's not awful unless, of course, your skill tree or your skill points are almost to the end there. So, just as a precaution, if you don't feel confident in the game, if this is your first time through, I would recommend maybe either farming an area, like basically just topping off your skills so that, you know, when you're losing to a boss over and over and you have no skill points, it doesn't matter because you've already kind of spent them. I'm not going to bother myself with that, but money goes the same way. You can do two things. You can either purchase items you need, or you can purchase coin purses, which are items that you don't lose on death. I think he takes like, it's like $10 or 10 cents for every purse, so you get 100 out of it. I'm gonna hit the firecrackers, and then yeah, sure enough, I'm going to bank the rest. So I have 410, and now when I die, I might lose 80.
Don't use that thing around here.
I'll still have to go to the sculptor to put it on, but in general, I'm happy that I have it now. I really wish I could. I mean, the lore of this game is basically very well described. I don't find any benefit in me talking about it, but it is interesting. I would recommend, if you get into this game, to kind of dig deep. Alright, so the next fight is this ogre. Ogres do not like being on fire. And it can be stealth killed. Or stealth death blowed from the beginning. I swear it was more difficult at the beginning when this game was first released. I don't know if they've made it easier or at least more reliable, but watch me fuck it up, excuse me, but it wasn't hard. So you typically get a death blow and then you just kind of avoid getting grabbed. In the new games without Kuro, what happens is that he'll grab you, and then if he doesn't kill you outright, he'll throw you. And he'll typically throw you like 99% of the time. He won't kill you with a slam. But since I have that icon under my health bar, if the ogre touches me, that isn't like a strike. If he grabs me with a perilous attack, it's instant death. So my primary goal, like, he can kick me, he can get maybe a slam on me or maybe an elbow drop. He's kind of got like a wrestling moveset, but if he grabs me with a red attack, then I'm dead. So this might be one of those things where he stabs the fuck out of me, or you know, kills the hell out of me. These guys are so passive. Alright, so the goal here for me is gonna use one of my sugars. So you don't have many opportunities if you fuck this up, because I only have 3 of those things. I'm gonna queue up the flame vent and queue up some oil, some all. Alright, let's see if this works. These work. I fucked it up. Fucked up the death blow. This just got a hell of a lot more interesting. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I missed that backstab. I cannot believe I missed that backstab. Oof. Jesus, did not time that right. Trying just to bait an attack because I'm not. Oh, shit. Alright. Oil, basically make sure I proc fire. I usually just pull back on those, and you have to parry that. You can parry those kicks. He's being very patient. I wish he could have just... What? I wish he could have just flown off, right? Oh, shoot. We have enough for one more. Uh-oh. That happened. I cannot believe it. He got it. He got the grab. Got the grab in the last freaking... I could have ended the fight right there. Oh my god. I don't know why I even... Battle of the Wills, man. You took everything. I wish I could get a... He wants to grab me so bad. Alright, well, that was not how you do that. So, what should have happened, obviously, was I get a free backstab, and then I just use the fire and get him down to that first death blow. That's a lot easier than beating him twice, which I guess I got pretty lucky with. You don't have to Makiri counter these guys, it's kind of stylish to do it, but you can just R1 spam guys like that. Okay, so... Given my current situation here, I'm just going to rest and reset the area. Most importantly, get everything back. Except my oil, those are definitely gone. But I got what I needed out of them. They really helped out, even though the last one that should have won it for me got me killed, almost killed. Alright. More importantly, a very important item, Lord Seed. Ceramic shards are used for distractions. I never use them. Ever. Okay, a lot of people have trouble with this area. And they should. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But it is a puzzle, and it has a very interesting solution. You just don't start the puzzle here. You make a run for it. And you start here. Now, I am going to travel. Let me think. I got the fireworks. Okay, see what we got here. Grappling hook attack is another very important item. I would say it should be either your second upgrade or your third upgrade. This is going to be my third. Grappling hook attack is something that really helps on the first boss. And if you don't have it, it limits a lot of opportunities to strike and stagger, and when I'm dealing with the difficulty that I'll be dealing with, it's very important that I have those. It's also part of the chain of my second priority item, which is this. Okay, let's see what we have here. I am going to increase my gourd seeds and upgrade my prosthetic. And then we should be ready to essentially move toward the first boss.
Yes,
Like
I died and
So it's the yeah, and yeah. Let I.
Yay!
I'm glad. Goodbye.
You need.
Alright. Excellent.
Another time, then. I'll lend you.
There is an item I kind of want to get. Let's try that before we take on... Well... No, I don't want to leave you. Let's go back to there. So back to this little mini-boss puzzle area. You can continue the game down there, but... if you start from up here, it's usually a lot easier. It's real easy. He dies first. This guy dies second. This guy dies third. This guy dies fourth. I need to be surprised that no one sees you, but they don't. Alright, so the area's clear. All you have left is one guy right next to the boss. So it kind of gives you an idea. You can either stab the boss and kill this guy, who is, if you've noticed, an R1 spammer. You can distract the boss and or distract this guy and then kill him privately. So I think I might try the ceramic. I might. I always badmouth it, but let's see what I can do. How do I even... No, wrong area. No? See, this is why they... Oh, that's why they suck. Throw them down. I'll just hit him, right? Okay, let's try that. Oh. Oh, there he goes. I just got my wish. Let's see what that does. I haven't actually done it this way before. I was curious. Like how... Does he go all the way up here? Okay, so you know what would be cool? Would be like when you're chain stabbing everybody, you toss him, he starts walking up, and then hopefully by the time you get around here, he's just coming up and you'd be able to like just pop him off. That'd be cool, right? And you can straight up kill him here, and the boss still shouldn't be alerted. He might be, but... he's... Yeah, okay. Get away with it. Alright, I don't remember his moveset either, but we've got our Mercury counter, and we can jump the sweeps. So, we'll go for that. Let me make sure I don't have these anywhere during a fight. And fire might work for him, but we don't have any oil, so... I don't know. We do have the axe. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna run up. Hit and see how he acts. See, that's a poise move. That's what I was talking about. He's not going to parry me before he does it. This is one of his, like, fun little sweep moves. There he goes. Jump to sweep. Oh, okay. Calm down. Oh. If he starts winding up like that, I would just get ready to parry. He is a hard boss. Oh, shit! Okay. That boss does have that move. I thought that was a guy. I thought that was limited to the Ashina guy. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. It gives me a chance to try that other thing. But, just like before, it's a lot less stressful since this boss can be difficult. Especially when he can two-shot me. I want to try this out. I'm secretly glad I get to do this again. These guys. Alright, it kind of works. I just took forever to kill Mr. Cool Hat over here, Mr. Ghillie Suit. And yeah, the boss didn't even notice. So actually, I kind of like throwing that shard. If I could just have been more patient with stabbing one of those guys, I could have gotten it all in a nice chain. Cool. That's a cool little thing. Hold on. Alright, so backstabbing, here we go. I forgot I could light this guy on fire, too. Yeah, just for trouble, you know, like... Ah! I don't know why I didn't try to block that. Got the range on that thing too. I did it again. That was my bad. He's gonna try his sweep. There he goes. Oh, fast slice. This is the muscle memory coming back, but you can kind of see where I'm going with it. You just keep hitting until they get the parries, but I'm just not familiar with his moves like I should be. Unseen aid, I won't worry about it. Patience. Enough? That's enough. Nice. Come on, buddy. Alright. Look at that. That was kind of nice. And I got my ceramics, or my shard back. Nice. Nice. That's cool. I like that. Alright, now I gotta focus on the boss for real. It is hard with his health and that hit. Oh, that was dumb. No discipline. So watch, okay. Oh, that's not good. It's when he's striking me. If you counter-strike after every parry, you should be alright. Oh, that's never happened before. Oh my god. I've never had that happen. Should I stop talking? Nah. You are dangerous, sir. Alright. 3 times. Ugh. Ugly, ugly, ugly. But generally speaking, if I kept hitting him, except for that, his one trick is that poise breaking move. So you can be hitting him, and instead of parrying you, he does that big move. But in general, I feel the rule for him would be that the second you perfect parry him, start swinging back. And then maybe time your swings to 1 or 2 or 3 until he decides to either wind up for one of those big moves, and then you just parry that, which I was horrible at doing. I didn't even apply that to my own, you know, style, so. But that seems to be the best way to do it. One thing I might do... yeah, get the Demon Bell. It's kind of a hidden area, I guess you could say, but it's not too well hidden. There is like an extremely difficult enemy in this cave down here. That's not why we're going there. I believe I survived this. We're just running through. Oh, that's never happened before. Now you can run up here, and it's a cool shortcut to before the boss, but I'm not. I'm coming. We will go out that way eventually, but right now I am hauling ass away from this boss and through this little hole. I wasn't lucky, you just have to jump. As soon as you can jump, and they're on the ground and you can jump, as soon as you jump, you can get in a death blow. I'm gonna rest, heal up, replenish. Okay. So, we are in another area of the game, but it's inaccessible from here. We cannot get over there from here, even if we tried, unless there's some glitch I don't know about, probably, but we'll be coming there later in the game. You can see the castle and everything over there. It's kind of cool. We're here for this. This should increase drop rates and money. So for the rest of the game, I'll be making a little more money and hopefully getting some better drops. Try to save me some money in the store. Alright, we got another point to spend, and I'm trying to debate. I think I want this one. Yes. Alright, so we've got our piss poor health, our piss poor attack rating. So, let's see what we can do. Do I want to bypass the snake though? It's a good chance to die. Why would I want to do that? Though I am kind of done. I'm trying to think what I want to do. I'll come back through if I need to come back through. I don't want to go back. I'm almost positive I can get back out without fighting this guy, so we should be good. But I'm not certain. Uh-oh. Is that a drop down? Oh, thank God. Uh-oh. So I just bypassed the snake. Such a violent death for a lizard. That's funny. Okay. Maybe I'm crazy and that was not. Okay. That's perfect, actually. Cool. I do want to go and do something now that we've got an incredibly difficult setup going here. I need the Mist Raven. I'm going to take on a ninja to get it. Opened up the shortcut earlier. It's going to help me just skip everything here. This place is a bit annoying. So, easy peasy. And I'm looking to skip most of this too. You can get some contact medicine by talking with a person down there. Not too important. What might be more important right now is getting this set up. He dies from a backstab, hopefully. That's a first. Why did it take 2? Uh-oh. Okay. Still getting used to that demon bell, I guess. Another fun enemy. Problem? Probably shouldn't have done that. Just wasting spirit emblems like that. You know, I'm almost not... Let's see what happens. There's one enemy I don't want in this fight. It's this guy with the armor and the axe. I've gone on length about them and... That guy has horrible vision, so you can get away with that even on this setting. And it's usually at this moment. It doesn't matter where you fight him. Open area might be best if you're not familiar with his moveset. I'm barely familiar with it, so we're gonna try it this way. You got me. I gotta get, yeah. Alright. More open area, please. We only have one move, dude. Except for that sweep, I guess. One you really have to learn for him, just from, unless he's just coming right at you with a stab and you want to Makiri it, that's one. Don't be too close with his like big wind up or it tends to miss like I did on the stairs. Otherwise, he has kind of like where he turns it around and it kind of hits you with the butt, and it's really important to be able to read that move and like perfect parry it, because if you can parry the butt, he immediately turns around from a perfect parry and tries to thrust you. Happens every time he does that butt move. So if he hits you with that butt move, you parry and then boom, right into a Makiri counter, and it just does insane damage on them. He does have a sweep, and that can catch me off guard even, because I'm usually waiting for the Makiri or the thrust, but yeah. So, a couple things. My prayer beads are full. We can finally get a little more health. Yeah, so much more health. We do have a skill, and yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to... I don't know how this works. I think it's just this one. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. Good. I think that should be available once I get enough points. So the next 5 points hopefully will go toward that. And the next will go toward this. Did I had not rest? Okay, so this is going to be a quest for another prosthetic tool. I'm not going to the boss or the mini boss. We're just I'm just trying to get that tool. You can swing back over and get that item there. I'm not sure what it is. I don't find it important. Oil's important for me. I'm not heading that way. Little offshoot here. There is a treasure carp down there. These guys can be intimidating. I'm more intimidated of not perfect parrying them and getting struck for massive health. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see if I can hit him. Nice. Yeah, whatever. Hello. Almost got me. It's positive something's up there, but check later. Those ninjas are fun. I didn't do a very good job of it, but you strike them until they parry you, or until they do a jump, or until they do that first combo, they do that 5-hit combo. There's nothing else to do but just memorize the parry timing, the perfect parry timing. It's a beat in your head. It's bump. I think it's like bump, 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 bump. And you can Makiri counter the thrust and kick. Go figure, right? Well, with all that done, and that being the last place, I'm probably going to head out. Charge up and then just take on the boss. And once you kill that boss, the whole game kind of opens up. You can basically run to a certain area without fighting any more bosses and start opening up the game. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, that's going to be incredibly difficult because that boss is basically a gate for some players.
You need
Okay.
another tap.
You like me already, nice. Alright, so this is basically it. Let's see. Oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta fight that snake. There's really not a trick to it. It's a gaming trope that's been played to death, but, you know, don't get seen. not good. That's usually way. I mean, I was way far ahead of than where I thought I was, where he's gonna be. So you can go a little too fast sometimes. Let that be a lesson to myself. He heated me right off that damn thing. I'm going for it. Nice. I am going to wait this one out. My timing is much better when I let this play out. Alright. Ow. Well, it was. When he moves, you bail into that tent. You can just bail, I think, but I much prefer to do it this way. 9 times out of 10 I get it. And there's one time I will not, I'll miss a grapple. I always miss a grapple. Okay, good. There are some snap seats back there I'm tempted to go back and get, but we'll let him look his wounds. Alright. Alright. Oh, I forgot about the fireworks. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. My bad. So close. I did learn this first boss's patterns once, but it's been a while, so I'm curious how it's gonna come back to me. How much money do I have? Okay, great. Excuse me? Have I already bought those? I have, haven't I? I am insane. Wow. I should probably just start looking at my inventory before I start warping off places. Okay, now that we have the fireworks shouldn't be a crutch, because you'll quickly run out of them if you're fighting this boss and just using them every time. It should... I don't know. Sometimes when you see an opening... There's an area you can loot right before the boss. I've almost forgotten what it's like. There's also this little e-bag just hanging out. It has some information, I guess, for herbs. Because there's an H in it. I'm just gonna go straight to the boss. You can always come back and clear this area later, but I'm not going to do it right now. Alright, so what do we have? Okay.
My name is Kyobu Masataka Oniwa!
I have no honor.
With the Ashina when they took this country!
When he does that little combo, he staggers. Oh, what is hitting me? That's weird. Here's that rolling charge. There it is. See? I'm not liking whatever. That seems weird. Two, three, stagger. Fireworks would probably be a good time right about there, I'm thinking. Rolling hit. Oh, what's that? That's another little combo he likes to do. Just did it twice. Nope. See? There you go. I cannot emphasize how that rolling strike helps. Hit the double check. Oh. The left one helps. Or, sorry, when he does that, it's always jump to the right and hook him. Sorry. 1, 2, 3 stagger. I'll firework you for this one. Can't see ya. I just gotta watch out for that. Good time to heal. Oh. That's a good one. 1, 2. You never want to really let him, you know, get that chance. Nope. Oh, I missed my parry. 1, 2, 3 for the end. Well, I gotta say that was a pretty smooth fight, if I'm being honest. Considering it was my first try. But if you break down the fight, what you're gonna notice is two things. One, that combo that he loves to do. The forward swing, back swing, he leaps back on his horse, comes at you. And every time you perfect parry that, it's a set. If you parry the first two, he's going to do that move where he winds back on his horse. And if you parry that, you stagger him. And as you saw, that opened him up just for blows right off the bat. I can just keep hitting him. Or I could throw a firework after maybe a couple hits, and then boom, you've got yourself like a predictable like 5 to 6 hit combo. And even with the Demon Bell, even with Kuro's Charm, in which cases he had more health, he had more posture. For me, it's just a matter of, you know, making sure you hit that 3 combo when you can, capitalizing and punishing that move, and punishing anytime you get a hook icon, which is usually when he runs away. There's a couple points where you saw me chase after him, so I would stay within hook range, you know. So, the other moves he does is where he would want to swing something, and you always want to either get to the right or the left of that move and hook him, and then just... That's why that chasing slice, or that rolling slice was so important, because without it, you would just kind of be pulled toward him, and you'd miss that one move, and you wouldn't get that stagger potential. So I'm going to get stronger for damn sure. And let's see what the damage that we can do here. Okay. So we do need this, don't we? Yeah. All right. Well, let's light you up. Okay. So 4 more points, and we can get you. And then we're gonna be in good shape. We will be in very good shape. That might be it for this stream. I've covered a lot. Pretty sure I've managed all the bosses up into this, except for Lady Butterfly and the Drunk. How many rare beads do I have? I'm going to take a look at this inventory up here. There is another marker or merchant. Let's see what we got. It's he has the gourd seed for 1,000. So what I'm going to do is sell him some of that money I banked. What do I have? 9 of those, and I need what, 1,000? So 2. There we go. That's of course the most important item he has. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm happy I was able to afford that without too much. And let's go say hi to... Well, it's really important.
Tell me, you're... That's it. Which means Sekiro. That is what I... Who? I am the Tengu of Ashina. Come, Sekiro. Care to hunt some rats with me? What? Rats. They're all... And they must be cut. What'll... Very well. X, you'll need... What is this? Go, if you...
First things first, there is a hidden prayer bead here. There are maybe 2 or 3 hidden items in this game that are legitimately hard to find. The rest is essentially just making sure you've looked for hooks and other such things. Uh-oh. That's not a hard ledge to grab. I just forgot what I was doing for a second. I forgot which the ledge hang button was. Okay. That fun over. There's a tiny shortcut here. I wouldn't say it's important. What's important about this little mini quest of hunting rats is it unlocks a new style of basically a new upgrade path. It's a whole new skill tree, and it definitely has some extremely useful mainstay skills that everyone should focus on probably earlier than later. I'm just gonna rest, and the only thing I need to do is put that on, open up this big ass door, Dark Souls style. Alright. He has a gun. Just means to close distance. And wait, let's see what we got here. Okay. There's 3 of them. 1, care. 2. Great. Eat everything? Cool. That's it. That was a side quest. After I turn this in, I'm probably going to wrap up the stream, but the next parts aren't too difficult. There's a whole string of bosses that you can fight, right, like back to back.
Looks like you've caught yourself some rats.
Yes.
I knew you had a talent for killing. Wonderful. This is the way. It's our school. You just win your... I hope it can be...
Excellent. I love that ability to, like, just peace out wherever you are, no matter what, for no penalty. Just like, hey, let's go back to where we were. Very, very, very nice. It's essentially something you have to pay for initially in Dark Souls that does become free later, but, it's so nice to have it early on when there's so much back and forth to do. I believe I found a gourd. Let's see what we got.
I'm glad.
Yes. Okay.
Goodbye.
And I think all my prosthetics are good. Cool. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of feeling it. That's not bad either, but it's not necessary. Okay, well, this next one could be interesting. This next one could be interesting. The next mini boss is a bull. It can be a little scary because it's a beast. It's kind of, you know, unpredictable to a point. And it hits like a truck. And in particular, for me, it's going to be a little more dangerous than it would be for others. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't even have my, don't even have them equipped. Okay, so I need that. Yeah, I don't care. I missed my jump, but... There. I don't particularly care for... Just... You can farm these guys endlessly for into the end of time, so... Unless it's extremely important to me getting a money bag or a breakpoint. Like, a money bag's right here. I love coming for this. But, like, this entire area, there's a route, there's a run. You can definitely do it. Again, it's much easier from the back. And once you get a certain item, not too far in the game, but once you get it, everything becomes trivial. A spear guy and a gun guy, I believe. I'm gonna kill the spear guy first. You almost never have to worry about anyone down there hearing you. I don't have any shinobi upgrade skills, and easy peasy. The next part, there's some tips I have. I don't know where I got those, but I'm glad I have them. So you can parry the bull. Now, that's not typically a problem except for it's on fire. So even when I parry, I'm going to take a burn. My goal is to use dousing powder to avoid that buildup, or to decrease the damage that's going to be done to me, because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage when more damage than I would, and my health bar is just, as you can see, pretty small. So what you don't want to happen in this is to have any of these guys stay alive. Now, 9 times out of 10, a bull will rush out of there and kill them both, but I've noticed with Kuro and Demon Bell, their health is such that it doesn't always do that. So then you're fighting a bull with AI trying to stab you and, you know, all that fun stuff. So what I'm going to do is bait them. And what's important is that you don't pass, like, a line. Have them come to you, because the bull will not bust out until you pass, like, middle ground. I'm getting really close, in fact. Oh, let's see. Too far. Dousing powder. Right here, see? I've got problems. See, I've got big problems. That's why you want to kill the guy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Missed. There, I got it. Uh-oh. I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. Oh no. Yeah, this fight, it's not hard, it's just it's an item management fight for me. Oh, this is the first time that happened? Who cares? Okay, timid maid, great. Not fun. It's such an interrupting. I hate when they do that. Okay. If you're in a regular new game and you don't have the Demon Bell or Kuro's Charm on, the posture will go up a lot faster and the fight should not be too difficult. Additionally, there is a mostly in-game item that will help negate some of the fire, so it doesn't become an issue if you're on New Game Plus or stuff like that. And in fact, on New Game Plus, the bull is a pretty big pushover if you come at him with the right item. So again, it's pretty consistent. Doesn't matter how you do it. Let's see if I can improve this, because I think fucking this up threw me off for the entire fight. It's really annoying. Wait, see how they do that? There we go. Stabby, stabby. Just watch that happen, bro. Can't believe I just said bro. Yeah, there we go. Come on at me. Yeah. Cool. So by not crossing the middle of this little area... Oh, letting that happen. Not part of the plan. Okay. Now we can kind of be a little more in control of our destiny. I'm not gonna be dodging that other bullshit. I like to go to the left of my left after something like that. There we go. There, like that. Uh-oh. A lot of people just run behind him. Oh, that was bad. Ooh. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Again, those are perfect parries. But ouch. Missed that parry. I might cheat. I'm just kidding. I forgot I had these. Oh, no, I definitely will. Oh. It's a gimmick fight. I should probably just run behind him and slap on him, but I like kinda deflecting and attacking. I am gonna use the firecrackers more. Here we go. Feeling confident about this one. If you don't have the demon in Kuro again, it'll be leagues easier, or faster, more like faster. Now you're not gonna stab me? Oh my god. You're an asshole. Spear chuck. Come on. Come on. Jesus. Oh, I'm missing parries. That's not good for anybody. Shoot. He's done, I think. I might have to cheat this. There he goes. Oh, man. I like to parry him. I don't know what to say. Like, I know I take damage. A lot of my problems were because I wanted to parry him, but there you go. Little health, not... You know. It's possible. Couple deaths.
Sounds like he's calmed down.
Couple of deaths.
The enemy is still alive! What? What about the bull? Where's the bull?
Okay, now that we're actually in the castle proper, we got a bunch of opportunity. But I am going to take a break. It's been a bit. So I will do this before. Okay, we're still a little short. Okay. Everything's looking good. I haven't even applied that yet. Yeah. Okay. I'm curious to see what my time was on that. Not the best time at all. But we got a lot done. A lot of prosthetics. Beat the first boss. On one of the hardest loadouts. So in 2 hours,